What?
Have you ever wondered where your next meal is going to come from? Have you ever stayed awake at night wondering how you're going to pay your bills? Well, for some of us, these answers are simple. You're going to purchase the food you want for your next meal, or you're going to write a check for the bills that are due and move on. However, some of these options are not that simple and what attracts girls to gangs. This speech is to inform you that girls and gangs are becoming a bigger epidemic every year, and to better understand this, let us take a look at some issues as to why girls join gangs, what attracts girls to gangs, and what roles they will play. First, let us start out with a brief history on girls and gangs. According to an article written by Valerie Carrasco titled Female Gangs Participation, Causes and Solutions, girls and gangs dates back to the early 1800 gangs in New York City. Throughout the latter half of the century, female gang activity has seen the sharpest increase in participation, especially in comparison to boys. It was not until the 1980s that police records started to appear about female involvement in gangs, drug sales, and violence began to surface as a serious problem in America. Arturo Hernandez is a noted author, educator, counselor, and expert on gang involvement. He has a website titled Helping Gang Youth. This website has various links, statistics, information on girls and gangs and their involvement. To date, there's 80,000 females in gangs, approximately 32 teenage girls, and 48,000 adult females are in gangs. These numbers come with a loud message that girls in gangs are increasing faster every year. So what are the reasons that girls join gangs? What attracts them to the environment, and what roles will they play once they have joined? Some girls may not realize there is a difference between hanging out with a group of regular friends and getting involved with criminal activity. When girls hang out with a group, it can provide a sense of belonging and can boost a girl's self-esteem. However, criminal activity is a crime or violation of a law in which there is injury to the public or can result in a term in jail, prison, or a fine as possible penalties. These next images show the reality as to what criminal activity can lead to. There are various reasons why girls become involved in gangs. The first reason may be that the girls may suffer from learning disabilities or emotional disorders. Almost 60% of incarcerated gang members, including male and female, do have learning and emotional disabilities. These individuals will not have any involvement in positive activities outside of school. Their friends and peers will be delinquent, have an early involvement in petty theft, behavioral disorder in grade school, and most likely have a low income. The second reason girls may become involved in gangs will be a social aspect. The girls will be searching for an identity, of a social interaction, of a feeling that they belong. These emotions may stem from a poor home life because they do not have a loving home or support structure, and the girls feel the need to seek a feeling of want outside of the home. The third reason a girl may become involved in a gang is to feel a sense of belonging, to identify with people they feel are more like them. These particular girls want to feel powerful, want to feel excitement, and want to feel safe. Next, let us look at what the attractions for girls in gangs are. Now, these attractions will be similar to why girls join gangs. However, there are some noticeable differences. For instance, research done by girlshealth.com shows that girls may join gangs to get money for basic needs. This economic and monetary side of females in gangs becomes a method of survival for some, where the informal economy of selling drugs or sex may be the only alternative to welfare or poverty. These areas where economic development is lacking and the environment of poverty causes some to view selling drugs as the only way to succeed. Other aspects to consider are some girls may be seeking protection because they live in violent urban areas. Gangs will become a form of protection for girls against other rival gang members. In violent neighborhoods, having a rep or reputation is preferable from walking scared or being powerless. These attractions are significant because they lead to girls becoming statistics for gang activity. Research shown from Altero Hernandez website that approximately 14,000 girls in gangs in correctional placements, with the majority of these girls having some gang affiliation and that affiliation not known. The last area are what role these girls will play. There is a site that generated the names for a list from the Center of Social Justice. They have described these girls as gangster girls. This is a girl who adopts the male persona with gangs. There's the wifey or girlfriend who has girls in a recognized relationship with gang-involved male members. Finally, there's the baby mama or baby's mother, which is a girl who has children with gang-involved male members. What is surprising is that even with these names, statistics will show that 60% of gangs do not allow female members. However, 40% of the gangs that do allow female members have 1 out of every 10 male members as a female. As you can see, the involvement of girls in gangs will vary from one girl to the next. The statistics are high with girls being in gangs, and the numbers will increase if the communities and schools do not try and step in and help. Every city in the United States has a population of at least 250,000 people and gang activities of some sort. The National Youth Gang Survey has also found that gangs are present in approximately 30% of jurisdictions across the United States. Thank you for taking the time to allow me to inform you of some of the reasons and attractions as to why girls join gangs. I hope I have brought a clearer understanding, because this is a topic that has not a lot of attention. However, it is an important topic to understand. Thank you.